Hi there, Chris Harrington from Graphic Wizard. Today we're going to demonstrate the new and improved PT330 Mini. So what we've done with the new Mini, we've also allowed for interchangeable dies like a lot of our other PT machines. So we can put creasing, perforating. We'll swap the creasing perforating tools out in a moment, but so removable tools through the front. There still is no linear perforating on the Mini. So for linear perforating, then we would go to the 330S. We're going to program a job in the machine just doing a letter fold on an 11 long. So 3.65 and 7.34 is the measurements I like for a letter fold. And press test, run the sheet. There's a nice crease and our letter fold. All right. So I'm going to program perfect bind mode here on a cover. So I'm going to put the center of my sheet and then the thickness of my spine, which I will say my book thickness is going to be 1 inch. And I want a 1/4 inch hinge and accept that. And it's ready. I'm going to press test, run one sheet. So this will put 4 creases. And you can see that I have my book thickness and my 1/4 inch spine on there ready to go to my perfect binder. So in Progressive, I'm going to turn it on. Now there's 4 different varieties of progressives that we can do: inclining, declining, a variety of both, and then V. The V is what we're looking for here now, which will give you a perfect bind, or a perfect bind or square back style spine. So our first setting here is going to be the center of our sheets, which is 5.5 inches. We're dealing with 12-point stock here, so that's what we have entered in the variable column. So then it wants to know the number of sheets per book. So right now this book that we're running is 5 sheets, 20-page book. So I'll accept that. And then we only want to run 1. If we were doing 20 books, we would put 20 in that column. So here we're ready. I'm going to press start and then start to feed my sheets. For this, I also want to crease up versus crease down. Works better for getting you a nice square spine. So we're just running it on blank stock here so that you can have a better view of the spine and of the finished piece. So then we'll take it, fold it over. So then when you bring it to your stitcher, or if you put that in a booklet maker, when we stitch it, staple it, it's going to come out nice and square. So we're doing that through what we call V creasing, progressive creasing, to give you a square back style booklet making, which we do this on all of our creasing machines as well as on our MFB booklet maker. We're doing this inline in the feeder. Okay. So now we're going to show, we've been doing creasing. We're going to take the creasing tools out. Okay, and put them aside, and then the tools, when you're not using them, store underneath the feeder here. You can also see, of course, this is where it's going to plug in our power switch since we're down here. So I'm going to put my perfing tool in. I'm going to put the platen, the rubber on the bottom, and then my perfing tool on the top. Shut the door. Put my crease tools away. And let's just do a perf on the center of the sheet at 5.5 inches. So I'll program 5.5. Then I'll clear the rest of the data from the past job. Press test. So there's our sheet perforated at 5.5 with a 12, comes standard with a 12 TPI perf, which is standard for this machine. So that's perforating. So that was our demonstration on the new PT330 Mini that you'll see on our website. They're in stock, so give us a call, check with your dealer or your dealer manager. Thanks for watching.